Welcome back to another air fryer video where today we've got the Ninja Dual Zone air fryer and we're going to go into your questions as always because you guys love this air fryer, you love our air fryer videos, we make them on and off throughout the year. Alongside all of our travel videos, we have just completed 12 countries in 2024. I say completed, they're all booked, we've got 2 more to visit, but ticked off as in all booked. So I'm very excited to do those. Thankful for the support on those travel videos. But as always, we're back home at the minute and we're doing an air fryer video. Now you can see here I've got chest mount, there it is, because that means you can see what's going on in front of me. And while we talk about this, I'm going to be answering your questions about this air fryer and hopefully it can be of some use to you. So first of all, what to know, we've had this air fryer for 3 years now. 3 years might sound a long time, and trust me, a lot has happened in those 3 years. So yeah, I mean, we've had a kid, all sorts. But this air fryer has stayed true to us. So I'm going to start off with Wayne's question about what can you fit into the drawers. So with all the drawers out here, this is what you're working with. And Wayne, to be honest, you can fit a whole chicken in there. Maybe not the biggest chicken in the world. I don't have one in the fridge at the minute, but I'm going to go see what I can use to show you. Let's see what we've got in here. I mean, I've got a thing of mince. I've got some boxes of food. And a pack of churros. Let's see if we can get all that in there. So we can go box of churros and a tub of food. Packet of mince goes in nice and easy. That can fit in on top. So if you're at Aldi, get the churros. That's about how big the drawers are, one of them. If you get one of these from IKEA, it's about that size. Tub of mince easily fits in. It's entirely whatever you want to do with that. Use that how you will. These need to go back into the fridge. 1, 2, 3. And there you go. You can fit a whole chicken in there. Sorry I can't show you. But yeah, don't buy me a huge one, buy a medium one. You should be absolutely fine. The good old silicone tray question. Now, yes, I agree. Silicone trays could help with the cleaning and all that type of thing. We've just never bothered using them. I mean, as you can see, don't get me wrong, 3 years of wear and tear. There's scratches, there's some marks. But we've never ever bought anything else and it's not looking that bad. Have a look inside this one. Again, 3 years of use. Sorry, it's a bit wet. I did use it earlier and it's now drying. But yeah, 3 years of use. We literally use this 5 days a week at least. It all still slides in nice and easy. Nothing wrong with that. You just can't really beat it. There's no marks on the top. Everything still works right. I love it. So yeah, don't get me wrong. Silicone trays might be an answer to some people's questions about should we use them, should we not. I'm sure they probably do wash a bit easier, but we've just never felt the need to get them. Temperatures. Let's go have a look. See what I can find in the freezer that might tell me of this stuff. Ah, it does. It says air fryer. There we go. Right, so we've got here kebab. Chicken kebab from Iceland. Honestly, in the air fryer, it makes the most perfect kebab, better than anything I've ever had from a kebab shop. So we have this maybe once a week, kind of little fake away. And if you have a look at the back, you can see it says oven time, pan fry, microwave and air fry. Now you can see there, roughly, oven to air fry is about half of what it says. And that's pretty much what we do. Whenever it doesn't have an air fry temperature kind of or time limit, we just guess and go, yeah, you know what, we'll do about half and see what it looks like. And it's generally about right. You can see on this one, oven is 14 minutes, air fry is 6 minutes. The temperatures are pretty similar, 180, 190. We normally do it 200. It's all pretty much the same and it all kind of works out. Put that away again. Now, don't get me wrong, you might want to adjust it a little bit and test out for yourselves, definitely, but it works for us around about 200 for about half the time it says on the packet, unless it says something drastically different. Why can't you put the whole tray in the dishwasher? Well, to be honest, you probably could. I don't see why you can't, apart from the fact that in our kind of life, generally in my experience, you put things in the dishwasher like this and they end up getting a bit more worn, a bit more tatty, a bit more old, and just a bit more worn down. And so we just haven't. It is an expensive purchase to make. When we did it, we wanted it to last a long time, and so we've just been a bit more careful with this, a bit like you would this pan here. We've not put this pan in the Dishwasher at all, we always scrub this one clean. It just makes sense for us. Now, the next comment I'm going to highlight here, and I'm going to highlight all of the comments, as you can see on the screen now, is the walking around. Last time I made an air fryer video, which again, you guys have loved the support and it has been nuts, but I was walking up and down my kitchen. Apparently you guys don't like me walking around in the kitchen, so this time I've invested in a chest mount, I've invested in a tripod, and we're stood here in front of the air fryer, getting you 2 views, and hopefully it's a little bit better for you. Let me know if it's better in the comments down below. But trust me, I've never known people care so much about whether or not someone walks around the kitchen. My goodness me. Thank you to all those of you who defended my honour. Let's go for the next question. Peter wants to know, how does it cook? Well, Peter, as you have commented this on my 1-year review, this is now my 3-year review. And I'm afraid to say again, Peter, we got no food to show for it. Don't get me wrong, I have made food cooking videos in the past. Again, I'll try and put them on the screen here. Pop, 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 pop. But you guys seem to like the questions and the reviews more than the food, so I'm trying to do what the people want. Peter, I'm afraid you're in the minority. You don't know what the people want, or you want something different to what the rest of the people want. What can I do? But hopefully this has answered your question. It cooks amazing. Stephen reckons I should get a meat thermometer to cook my meat a little bit better. Now, trust me, Stephen, I have thought about it. We have actually even tried one, and it didn't work very well. And you know what? We've survived this far without one. Maybe it's an absolute game changer that I should do, but I haven't, and we're doing all right. But thanks, Stephen, for the concern. A couple months ago, Mike commented this, and he regretted buying it. It looks super complicated. Hopefully, Mike, this has helped out. I have got some other videos I will link here, all about how to use it, what all the different instructions mean. I have had another comment explaining to me that the max crisp mode, that in this video I didn't really know what it meant, is actually for more like frozen food and helps it get really crispy from when it's frozen, gets rid of all that extra water and whatever else you might find in frozen food. So, Mike, I hope you've worked it out. I hope you're enjoying it. If not, leave a comment down below and I'll try and help you out a little bit more. But honestly, I hope you have, because it is an absolute game changer. Kaz wants to know if Ninja is making a microwave. I'm sorry, Kaz, I haven't got a clue. I don't have any contact with Ninja other than when I bought this off their website. Jay didn't like my steak cooking video, and I'm going to be honest, Jay, having made that video, I realised afterwards that I wanted to do it in the air fryer, and I completely forgot in the process of cooking it and just filmed me cooking a normal meal and then put it up as an air fryer. It was just a bit of a mess. So don't get me wrong, Jay, wasn't my finest hour. Completely agree with you, but I'd still do it again because it was delicious. And if you haven't done gravy like that, get yourself up north. Trust me, if they change my mind, they'll change yours. Now, apparently at 5 minutes and 27 seconds into this video, I talked about something that I said very liquid, and it wasn't very liquid. This is going to make me want to go back and find out what on earth it was that I did. So I'm going to go do that now. Apart from I'm actually going to do that when I edit the video. So maybe it was awful, maybe it wasn't. I assume I'll have put it on the screen, whatever I did. Hopefully I didn't drink water that was actually very liquid or something like that. That'd be gross. So fingers crossed I did. Leave a link in the description down below, future Tom, to let you guys go see whatever I did at 5 minutes 27, and hopefully it wasn't something too disgusting. Marion Walton, of no relation to me but the fantastic surname. Yes, 2 foods in the same side. So we've got obviously 2 trays here, 1 and 2. 2 foods at the same time, 1 in this side, 1 in this side. You can do both. You can do 2 foods in one, like you said, about putting 1 in and then a bit later put another one in. It works brilliantly either way. It is just pretty all-round flexible and a good one to use. Rob is worrying about the greasy fingerprints all over the front of our air fryer. Now, as you can see, Rob, yes, it's not in perfect condition. We have used it for 3 years, and don't get me wrong, I haven't done a deep clean of it just to film this YouTube video because I want this to be realistic in terms of a life. Me and my wife are both teachers. Our son is at full-time nursery. We're both full-time teachers, obviously. Yeah, I don't have time to do a deep clean of this every time I want to film a YouTube video about it. And there are some grubby fingerprints on it. This could do with a pretty deep wipe. There is a bit of dust on the top, but overall, it works fantastic still, and as long as nothing gets too bad, we're all good. Tony has taken our advice and moved his air fryer a little bit away from the wall because, well, in fact, let's go see if we can see our mark. Now, when I say mark, I don't mean mark as in my mate Mark. I mean mark as in this bad boy. Now, we put this air fryer right up against the wall all the way back to here when we first got it, and it made this mark on the wall. And as you can see, I mean, it's not horrendous. Don't get me wrong, I don't want to see it, but when the air fryer's put back where it normally should be, you can't see it, and we just kind of know it's there behind it. It's from where the hot air and all the dirty air comes out the back, and Tony's done right by leaving a bigger gap than we did. Yeah, it's not ideal. It's there. Again, if we ever come to sell this house, the whole downstairs and probably most upstairs are going to need a good old paint anyway, and we're not planning on selling it anytime soon, really. So, again, realistic. Don't get me wrong, the house isn't perfect. There's a mark on the wall. It's all right.